Have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions? Like you're stuck on a treadmill, running hard but getting nowhere, watching others zoom past? Maybe you look in the mirror and see someone ordinary, someone who's meant to play a supporting role in someone else's story. I've been there. I remember staring out my window, feeling this invisible ceiling pressing down on me, convinced that big things were for other people. But what if I told you that feeling, that sense of limitation, is the biggest illusion you've ever been sold? Society loves to put us in boxes. We're told from a young age what we can and can't do based on our grades, our background, or what others think is realistic. Be practical, they say. Don't get your hopes up. These aren't rules, they're chains. They're myths designed to keep us small and predictable. Think about the beliefs you hold about yourself. How many of them did you actually choose and how many were just handed to you? I'm not a creative person. I'm not good with numbers. It's too late for me to start. I challenge you, right now, to ask yourself, whose voice is that really? Is it yours, or is it an echo from the past? It's time to question every single boundary you think you have. Because inside every one of us, there's a dormant power, an inner giant, just waiting to be woken up. This isn't some mystical fantasy. It's a metaphor for your deepest potential, your untapped strength, your innate wisdom that's been buried under layers of self-doubt and societal conditioning. How do you know if your giant is starting to stir? It often begins with a quiet dissatisfaction, a feeling that there has to be more to life than this. Maybe you get a sudden jolt of inspiration, a flash of an idea that feels both exciting and terrifying. You might notice synchronicities, strange coincidences that seem to be pointing you in a new direction. Your body might even feel restless, filled with an energy you can't explain. This is your core self, your true potential, knocking on the door of your consciousness. So how do you answer the call? The first step is simple but profound: reconnection. Start by carving out just 10 minutes of silence each day. No phone, no TV, just you and your thoughts. Ask yourself powerful questions. What did I love to do as a child? If fear wasn't a factor, what would I do with my life? Another practical step is to break one tiny pattern. Take a different route to work. Try a food you've always avoided. These small acts of defiance against your own routine send a powerful message to your brain. I am in charge, and I am open to change. This is how you begin to clear the runway for your inner giant to take flight. As we move through this rapidly changing world, awakening this power isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. To truly thrive, you need unstoppable growth, and that starts with mental resilience and emotional mastery. Resilience isn't about never falling down. It's about how quickly and how gracefully you get back up. It's about seeing challenges not as roadblocks, but as training grounds. Emotional mastery means you are the master of your feelings, not the other way around. It's learning to observe your emotions like clouds passing in the sky, acknowledging them without letting them control your actions. But thinking and feeling aren't enough. The magic happens with intentional action. Greatness isn't manifested by wishing. It's built through consistent, daily effort. It's the small, boring, unglamorous work that compounds over time into something extraordinary. This is where a sense of purpose becomes your rocket fuel. When you know your why, the how becomes infinitely easier. Living a purpose-driven life aligns your actions with your deepest values, creating an incredible source of personal energy. You stop draining your battery on things that don't matter and start investing it in what truly sets your soul on fire. This energy doesn't just affect you. It radiates outward, influencing everyone you meet. Once you've awakened your giant, you have to nurture it. This isn't a one-time event. It's a lifelong relationship with your own potential. Create habits that sustain and amplify this power. Mindful practices like meditation or journaling help you stay centered and connected to your inner voice. Strategic learning is another key. Don't just consume information. Actively seek out knowledge and skills that align with your purpose. Read books, take courses, find mentors. Feed your giant with high-quality fuel. Of course, this journey isn't a straight line. You will face resistance, both internal and external. Your old self, your comfort zone, will try to pull you back. You'll have days of crippling self-doubt. The solution is to anticipate these pitfalls. When you feel resistance, recognize it as a sign that you're growing. When doubt creeps in, have a go-to list of your past wins, no matter how small, to remind yourself of what you're capable of. And crucially, don't do it alone. Find your tribe. A supportive community and an accountability partner can be the difference between giving up and breaking through. They are your anchors and your cheerleaders, keeping you on track when your own motivation wanes. Living a giant life doesn't mean you have to be famous or a billionaire. It means living a life that is fully, authentically, and powerfully you. Think of J.K. Rowling, a single mother who faced countless rejections before her giant gave the world Harry Potter. Think of Colonel Sanders, who started KFC with his first Social Security check in his 60s. These were ordinary people who decided to listen to that inner stirring and refused to let their circumstances define them. They unleashed their giants and changed the world in their own way. I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Just for a second, envision your transformed future. Who are you? What are you doing? How do you feel waking up every day, filled with purpose and power? See the positive ripple effect you're creating in your family, your community, the world. That vision isn't a dream. It's a preview of a possible reality. The world doesn't need another person playing small. It needs you in all your magnificent giant potential. Your unique gifts, your passion, your story, they are needed. So the call to action is this: start today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Take one small step right now to wake up the giant within. The world is waiting. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you unleash your power. Let me know in the comments what one step you're taking today. Let's start this journey together.